Hello guys, it's Tuesday.
Should we turn off my fan?
Oh, yeah. Hello guys, happy Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Hello. Doing spring plan what we're rolling over this week. Bit on every game really, so I'm working a lot on Hexseed. Got to get those DLCs ready. Jack is working on the Coloring Voxels celebration pack as well. And then for yourself, it's going to be Coloring Voxels, just finishing up, making change to the level that you've got in progress.
Yeah, I'm going to do some store page stuff as well, and some stuff on Coloring Pixels and Switch. Yeah, we've got a lot on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still working on the Celebration DLC, and it's coming along really nicely. I'm on the last few images now. Well, not the last few, I think there's 7 more to go. And I thought I'd throw another stained glass image. I know that's quite a popular pack within the community, so I thought I'd do one more. I don't want to, add too many. I don't want to spoil you too much. But I try to sort of like cross, sort of do a cross image where it's actually 2 themes in one. So this is actually stained glass and space. Obviously there's about 90 packs, so I can't represent every pack in this DLC, so I'm trying to do a bit of some of them are going to merge together. So overall I'm really proud of this one. I like the color combination. It's very neon. Is it neon? Is the one I'm looking for? I don't know. Very synthwavy colors. I really like it. It pops out a lot, and hopefully it'll be fun to color. As for now, I'm working on more images. Like I said, I've done quite a few. There's too many to cover. But I did a little velvet cake. I haven't done a bakery image in a while since, well, probably the first bakery pack. I don't think I'd do many cakes, so I thought I'd do a little small cake. Quite cute. Took about 5 minutes to do, so that was a nice, cheap and easy one for me to do. As for now, I'm actually working on a new image for a fantasy map image. Where's it gone? There it is. So, obviously I've just started now. I'll do a quick time lapse of me working on it, but sort of going for a traditional pirate sort of look. And when I'm representing a pack in this DLC, I want it to look... what's the first thing you'd think of when you think of a fantasy map? And I would think of pirates map. So, hopefully it'll look pretty good. I'm going to try to add as much detail as I possibly can while keeping it this small. So, we'll see how it looks by the end.
Yeah, so cracking on with Coloring Voxel stuff. A few things have changed. So we've got this little box thing. That's a terrible example. North Tower, it should appear there. We've got this little box thing that shows you sort of like the dimensions of the levels. I got that animating in and out, which kind of looks cool. I think the timings might need a bit of work, but the animation's actually alright. So that shows you where the level is in the world that you're playing. And I've also been working on some settings stuff, which is kind of cool. So if I press play on the stairs level, it loads you out of place. I know about that, it's an issue. I scribble in some stuff, I press back, and then I find the stairs level again, whether that's gone. There. One of the things that it is saving is that it remembered that I was in the medieval world, which is one thing. I obviously need to make it so it remembers where you were looking at. But yeah, and then it should time lapse the stuff that you've done. It needs a bit of work, obviously. I'm not sure about what should pop in and what shouldn't, in what order. I think it just needs a bit more animating. But yeah, saving and loading, like the foundations are in.
Hello. I finally updated the look of the volcano. The inside of it is different now, and the outside too. I think it looks way more volcano-y now. It was quite tricky to do because of how many layers of voxels there are. And all of them had to match the stripes inside and outside. And I think I made the lava inside way more fun to play. I've also added lots of hidden objects, like a little chest over here that's filled with gold and little gold monies. I hid some bones inside the volcano, and all over the land as well. I don't even remember where I hid them. So when I play this, it will be a surprise for me too, probably.
Okay, so we are carrying on with the Celebration DLC once again today. I didn't manage to record yesterday. I completely lost track of time. I actually managed to do 7 images yesterday, which I think is a record for me, so I clearly just didn't look up from the iPad. But all the images I did yesterday I'm really proud of. I'm really happy with these ones. Hopefully they'll make a lovely addition to the Celebration DLC. This being one of them, which is a sort of reference back to the retro pack, so it's like a vinyl, but it's sort of like that retro synth wavy vibe. I'm really proud of the design. I've seen like this sort of like generic sort of art for like the retro sort of like style before, but I wanted to make it my own and then add a little violin as well, matching the colours, and I think it really works out. And as for the rest of the day, I've been working on little images. Really proud of this little guy here to call you with a sword. This is for the cute pack, and I'll show one more. What else did I do? I did this lovely little beach scene here for the summer DLC, which I haven't visited in a long time. As for now, I'm working on my last 3 images. And I'm working on a really big piece right now, and this is probably going to be the biggest one in the pack, so I'm going to spend the majority of the day doing it, and then on Friday I can finish off the last 2. This is going to be sort of the medieval, it's going to be reference to the medieval DLC. This is actually my character here from D&D, so he's a knight, so I thought it'd fit with the theme, and he's going to be sitting in front of a bonfire here with the castles in the background. So it's going to take a little while. I'm going to start a time lapse now, and hopefully you'll be able to see the progression as the image takes its final form later in the day.
Okay, so while we wait for the game to stop lagging, you can see that some of the work I've been doing. So these are the level select icon things, basically just trying to implement the stuff that Coloring Voxels had. So once you've actually created a save file for the level, you get this little, oh, I must have dragged by accident. You get the little percentage marker showing how much complete it is. Literally just using the same circle asset for that, because you want to keep the same feel as the game. We got a span all the way to archery. There you go, 1% complete. Also trying to get in some like the groundwork for New Game Plus. We obviously want to do that again because people loved it in the first one and in Wooloop. So we're going to implement some New Game Plus things, basically swapping out the texture of these things, of these like display boards, I guess, with the various colours that match the Coloring Voxels New Game Plus. So you get a different icon and stuff like that. I was thinking it would be cool to have a little bit of a particle effect to show, like which ones you've done, just so you could like see a little particle effect on the other side of the world. I don't know, just a thought.
So yeah, as Rob's got next week off, and the DLC is coming out next week for Hexseed. We want to get it done prior to Rob's time off work, so you can play test the levels, which means this week so far has just been entirely Hexseed related, just getting as many levels in as I can. See here, this is milestone 3, see at the top right. I'll wait for this to load up. And you've just finished this milestone as well. It takes a little while to complete with the auto tester, I believe, because there's a few rotations and stuff it's got to go through. But yeah, that's that level done as well. All that's left now is milestone 4 and the finale. I've done all the other levels. Again, there's still a lot of testing to be done, so I'm sure Rob's going to get on top of that. But yeah, quite a lot of progress. Only 2 levels to go, albeit they are some of the largest levels to playtest and create.
Hi, this is my last full day at ToastieLabs, and I spent the day getting my affairs in order. I unwrapped and painted some skyset beach island props and some plants. As you can see, there are some sandcastles and other stuff, and trees. I submitted the props and trees for Rob to use them later whenever he needs them. Sadly, I didn't finish the beach completely yet because we had to prioritize the time for the Coloring Voxels game. I think Rob has now added my Volcano DLC in the Coloring Voxels game. I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to test it. And as it's my last day here, I want to say thank you to Rob, Lee, and Jack. Lee, you can add a little violin or piano track if you want to this. I want to thank you guys for being super funny, optimistic, supportive, and helpful, and for giving me a chance to build skills and experience working in the games industry. This has been my first job in the games industry, and it has been incredibly fun. Some days I wonder how am I even being paid for this, doing what I do, or what I did. I hope ToastieLabs grows more successful and achieves their dreams. Everyone here works so incredibly hard, and the creativity of this team is insane. Everyone is so funny and so creative and so hardworking, and the community is amazing, and I wish you guys all the best. I love you.
Okay, so lots and lots of changes for Coloring Voxels today. So one of the big things that you'll notice is that the world isn't actually, well, it is loading in, but it's only loading in the levels that I've actually completed. So this duck level and this bird level, here's the bird here and the duck is over here. So that's really good. So that's kind of what we wanted to get working. This just a whole flow of, like basically seeing your larger progression of the world going through, which is cool. I've also been working on some time-lapse features, so we wanted to get some sort of time-lapse feature in for the trailer that Lee's going to be spending some time working on next week. I'm off next week, so I kind of need to get it done like today. So when you complete a level, you get this like little pop-in animation. This is just a very, very simple level, but fingers crossed with the larger levels, it'll look a lot cooler. And that also triggers in when you load a level as well. A bit of bug fixing. I think the coconuts level is probably a good one to show off this. So when you load into a level, it does a quick time lapse of your progress, very similar to Hexseed works. Then it will load in all of the UI properly. And as you can see here, I've actually completed this first level, so it's actually marked as done, which is one of the problems that we've been having. So now you can just quickly click onto the next layer and then, yeah, continue on.
Okay, so I've actually managed to finish off the Griffin level from this morning. As you can see, it's all done now. I was going to add some more detail in, but I quite like the sort of blocking, the blocky shading to the design. I think it'll be a lot more fun to play rather than adding lots of fur and details like that. I did also have a plane, like a sort of plane, what do you call it, like a grass plane beneath the feet, but again, I didn't think the image needed it. I think I was just overworking for the lack of detail, and I think I'm just going to leave it as is. However, now I'm working on the last level of the DLC, which is going to be a platform level. Lee thought it would be a good one to do, as the last platform DLC was quite popular, and I'm going to do my own little spin on it. So usually when I draw a platform level for any DLC really that it can fit into, I typically do sort of like parkour sort of like designs, so that there's lots of different levels and things like that. Maybe it's like I don't know, like a bridge or something like that. But instead, I've decided to go for a bit more of a grounded look. So there's going to be a bit of a boss battle scene going on here between a big nasty monster and a little character here. Been playing a lot of Doom recently, so I think that's why it's kicking in. Some sort of doing a similar aesthetic to that. So all I've got to do now is draw in the background here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm also going to add a health bar. And of course the hero and the big monster. So hopefully this won't take too long, but now I've got to quickly jump over and do a stream, so I don't think I'll be visiting this again until next week. I might get some done after, but if I do, I will keep you updated with the progress.
Okay, so just a quick update. This is Laura's PC. It's basically by far the most powerful PC that we've got in the office. So either me or Jack's going to take it. I'm going to have a quick look to see how easy it would be to transfer my stuff over, because there's a lot of dev kit installations and stuff like that it's going to be a nightmare to move over compared to Jack's. If it's too much hassle for me, then Jack will have it, it'll be fine. But I just wanted to spend a moment to share the chaos that is Laura's desktop. What on earth is going on here? How did she function? I don't understand. Like, it's filled with random stuff as well. Like what's this? What's this? What is going? Why is that there? What's this? What's this? Angry rat? Is this the same thing? No, it's the same. Oh god.
Clearly a system we're just not seeing.
Yeah. What? Oh, we're gonna miss her. We're gonna miss her an awful lot. Yeah, it's a pretty chill day. Just been working on some of the new features that we kind of wanted to get in for the trailer, but I don't think we will. So I've done a safety build for Lee to use next week because I'm off, and yeah, fingers crossed. We'll just continue working on this stuff later on. What am I saying? I'm not really saying anything. What have we got? We've got a new cursor. Look at the cursor. Do the wow thing. Wow, that thing. We've got time lapses. We've got this thing. We have these new materials, which do look a bit jank in this bottom menu here, but when you actually put them in world, ooh, look at this, we've got water, and the water actually moves and stuff. How cool is that? Yes, that's really cool. So we'll get that going for all of the lava and stuff like that. If we go to the volcano level, wherever it is, this one, and we skip all the way to the end. Well, there you go. Yeah, clouds with transparency. It needs a bit of optimizing. You can see the inside of the cubes there, but yeah, you can see a bit of transparency, which is also cool.
Rob, Dino.
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 Yeah, it's been a pretty hectic week. We've been very busy, and I know I've got a lot of Hexseed to test, so I'm still gonna be busy throughout the weekend. But anyway, yeah, thanks to everyone watching. Thanks to Laura, who is sadly no longer with us. She's gonna be really missed. But yeah, make sure to check out what DLCs we got. We've got Hexseed
And Celebration.
and
Double bill.
Celebration. That'll be coming out today.
Yep.
If you're watching this like a week late, then maybe you should check out Coloring Voxels on Steam, because that should be about out now-ish. 28th, I think, we're penned in.
20th.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Bye bye.
Night night.
Night night.